Carlos Corberán is with us. Congratulations, Carlos, on a very difficult but valuable afternoon in the end.
Total agree with you. You described the situation exactly how the situation was.
Why was that? Tell us about your plan for the game and how it developed throughout the course of the match.
Sometimes we talk, the coaches, a lot about the plans of the game, but what I was watching was one team with a lot of resilience, keeping the intensity in all the moments, knowing how to suffer together. In the second half, using the recoveries of the ball to create some counter-attacks and start to feel that we could unbalance the game. Scoring one goal, and after the goal I was watching one team defending really well, deep but well in the moment that how you can defend in that moment. And I was watching one team that after they score the goal, react very well, going again to the game. And for me, at the end, it's positive because all the effort of the players for me today received one very positive reward with the 3 points.
You've talked to us quite a lot before, Carlos, about personalities, the character, and in their recovery, their reaction to the equaliser by Sheffield United. I guess what I'm asking is, what did you expect as a coach? Did you expect them to defend the 1-1 position, or were you demanding that they went back to the other end of the field and try and win the match in the 2 minutes that remained?
I think sometimes the best way that you have in that moment is react, because if you go deep and if you start to feel that you have lost the game in that moment, it's negative. So being honest, I didn't manage anything in all these moments. The players were managing the game by themselves. In one long ball from the keeper, we were creating one corner, and into the corner the team have a lot of confidence in the set pieces, and just the team went to try to use this opportunity to get the second goal that allowed us the winning. So I was watching that was a reaction of the team. I was watching that the team today play, like you say, with a lot of personality and mentality, because today you don't have personality, you don't change the moment from defense to attack, and you don't have mentality, you don't suffer the 90 minutes being stand up and without give up, being in the game and be suffering and be defending a lot, because in many moments today we was defending a lot.
Harry Toffolo people think of basically as a defender, but there is so much more to him, and he showed that with his personality and the assist for the goal at the end.
We know that Toffolo is a very important player for us. We know that he had the COVID, and that's why we have him. And still is one player that after the COVID situation only training 2 times with the team, and we were thinking that he will need a little bit less time than the other ones, because have to be ready to make the impact that he can do in the games. But every time we have to follow, we know that he's a very good balance between the defensive capabilities and the attacking options too.
When you made your substitutions in the second half, Carlos, was Danny Ward still suffering a little bit from the illness that kept him out? That saw him brought off against Preston on Tuesday, or did you want to get Fraser Campbell onto the field for different reasons?
Danny Ward was making a lot of effort, and I was watching that we need some freshness to use better the counter-attacks, to continue be defending and helping the control of the position midfielder. So I was watching that was the necessary change to impact a little bit in that moment of the game.
And the approach that you took today, clearly you had defence in mind. Is that something that you'll keep using as a strategy when you come up against a team like Sheffield United or Fulham, even one of the bigger resourced teams in the division? Can we expect that from now on?
Like I say, from the beginning this year was necessary that the team improve from the defensive point of view. I was watching the improvement against Sheffield, I was watching the improvement against Derby County, I was watching the improvement against Preston, I was watching the improvement today too, but I didn't watch the improvement against Fulham, and that's why we concede one number of goals that of course we never want to concede. Now the idea is to continue growing in the balance between the attack and defense, because be very defensive is not going to help us to attack, very offensive is not going to help us to defend well. So for me it's always about the growing of the squad, the growing of the players to understand the situation and be solid in defense and be one brave team to attack too. Sometimes you can use your resources and you can have more the ball, and sometimes you don't find the spaces, you don't find the game to attack, and you need to be more solid in defense if you want to get something positive.
Just going back to the personalities in your team, Lee Nicholls' character and personality was important today. He maybe tested the patience of Sheffield United and their fans. Was that something that you instructed him to do?
Never. I only know that Carlos is one player that even he is 17 years old, he looks like one mature player. That's why for me in football there is never age, there is never any different differences between the players is only to see which players can perform, which players cannot perform. For me, he has shown a very good mature level from he arrived to the club, and that's why he's playing all the games in the first 11.
And yourself, how pleased are you with this win? It's a difficult place to come and win, is Sheffield United.
I was really happy at the day when we finished the game, because I was watching all the fans that support today. Unbelievable. They were full, all our stand. And I think that I am very pleased for the players, because the effort that they did reward with the 3 points. And I was very happy too, because the fans, because when they are making the travel, when they are supporting the team, always we want to give the best to them, and we want to make them feel very proud.
Many thanks and congratulations, Carlos.
You're welcome.